Hello humanitarian, and welcome now to Wednesday. Well, sunny and professional is my prediction today for the Aquas. The moon is still in Scorpio, so emotional focus is your career today. Although the moon is in the third chapter of its transit in Scorpio, so things should be actually quite smooth and calm, I think, in the office place. Remember I said in the beginning of this transit there might be oppositions or maybe people kind of heading off in a bipartisan way. That's going to end now. I think the boundaries are clear, and I think you can put your heart into your work, and I recommend you do. You got so much stuff going on in other places, and let's talk about that. The Sun today, in Chapter 1 of Sun and Virgo, ruled by Jupiter. Now when Jupiter rules a day, any day, it's a day of expanding, thinking outside our box. Now Chapter 1 tends to be what's wrong with this equation. Remember, the topic for you is trust and intimacy issues. Now I had predicted that you're going to have major breakthrough with trust and intimacy by the end of the month, but in Chapter 1 you're still figuring out where the problems are. So today it's kind of important to think outside your box when it comes to trust and intimacy. Let me give you an example. Let's say you and your partner, wife or man or whatever, are basically having trust and intimacy issues. You're not having a good love life. And you may think that it's because of the fact that you're gaining weight. Maybe that's what you think. Well, think outside your box. Maybe that's not the truth. Maybe you're having trust and intimacy issues because you were never close to your father or mother. You don't know how to stay close to someone. And maybe you're using weight as an excuse not to face the truth. So think outside your box. Now, thinking of thinking, Mercury has hopped over now into Libra, which is going to be an interesting kind of transit to observe, because as you're processing all this deep trust and intimacy, you're also looking ahead to your belief structure on how you can change your beliefs, how you can modify your beliefs, and how certain beliefs may actually be in the way of this trust intimacy. So we're going to think in a real broad scope here in this first week. Now, today is Hump Day. It's Wednesday, which means we have a new episode of Skip Jennings and the Urban Mystic. He is our spiritual cheerleader at soulgarden.tv. He's on fire this month. He really gets deep on the Virgo issue. If you really want some exploration on the cost of Soul Garden, check out Skip. He's at soulgarden.tv every Wednesday. All right, that's all I have for the day. I'll see you folks tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.